Before I get started today, I want to wish Uniwigs a happy 12-year anniversary. Thank you so much for helping me and other women in the hair loss community. Thank you so much for helping all of us, and congratulations on 12 years. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the 6" by 6" Featherlight Hair Topper by Uniwigs. This hair topper is the newest hair topper in the Uniwigs collection. One of the features that I love the most is how lightweight it is. It features a Swiss luxe lace base, which is extremely breathable, which is extremely helpful here in Florida. So if you live in a hot climate like I do, then you are going to love this piece. One of the things that might be a challenge in wearing this hair topper is that because it is so soft and flexible, you might have a little gap in the front. So today in this video, not only will I show you some of the wonderful features of the hair topper itself, but I will also show you how to use hair glue adhesive in order to help with any gaps that you might experience in wearing this hair topper, or really any other hair topper that you might try. So let's take a look at some of the features that the Featherlight hair topper has to offer. First things first, what I like to look at is the cap. Now, as you can see, this cap is rather large. It is 6" by 6". So that means it's going to cover a large portion of the crown of your head. So this topper is great for anyone who has a lot of thinning hair, especially around the sides and the back, because as you can see, look how much coverage that offers. It's just sitting on my head, of course, but that's a lot of coverage. And look at all the sides as well. So much coverage. So that is something I like to recommend first. If you follow me on Instagram, I did a brief reel on how to determine your cap size. So go check that out if you don't follow me on Instagram. I'll link it down below. But if you just have a small thinning area, you might not need a cap this large. But if you're really suffering from a lot of hair loss, thinning hair all over the crown, maybe even the back of your head, then consider a larger cap. Now, this is a brand new hair topper to the Uniwigs collection. It is absolutely gorgeous. I've already washed it. Look at the shine of that hair. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? Now, this one is in the typical colors that I've reviewed in other hair toppers from Uniwigs. It's the natural black with brown shades. It is probably the closest one to my natural color. In the past, I did do one that was off black, which was also very similar, but I will say that the natural black with brown shades is almost 100% accurate. Now, I haven't colored my hair. You can see I got a lot of grays coming through, so this is my hair color. Now, this cap is called Swiss Luxe Lace. And what is so nice about it, and so different from the other caps that I've tried, it is literally so lightweight and so breathable. I mean, look, you can see my eye right through it. That's how lightweight it is. Even though the cap is very sheer, you're still going to get a lot of coverage. Now, it does come with a lace front. I've already trimmed back the lace on this one. When I first got it, the lace was maybe about that much from the front. Now, one of the things I personally love about a lace front hair topper is that it creates a natural hairline for you. So if you have a hairline that's kind of weak, maybe it's not quite defined, maybe like on my hair, it goes back here, but then on this side it goes further back and it's kind of sparse here in different areas, then you might want to consider getting yourself a lace front hair topper. And then you just trim back the lace to whatever length you need. This one does have 4 clips. because it's larger, I think that's why they put the extra clips on there, which makes sense. So again, pressure sensitive. You don't need a whole lot of hair there. I mean, because it only opens so far, so there's only a certain amount of hair you can put in there. So you don't feel like you really got to scoop it up. Just enough. Believe it or not, it does hold. I've been on a roller coaster with hair toppers. I've ridden my bike while wearing a hair topper. You can see, actually, if you go to my Instagram, I have a reel there where I am riding a bicycle with one of Uniwig's hair toppers. So they do hold. I promise you they do hold. Another feature, this particular one is 16 inches long. There are some layers, some pre-cut layers that came with it. My hair right now is probably a good 18 inches, maybe 20 inches. So you might see some of my hair poking out the back, but that's fine. Sometimes it gives like a layered effect. If that happens, if your hair topper is a little bit shorter than your natural hair, that's okay. My husband and mother-in-law have said they didn't realize that that was my hair coming out because it just looks like a natural layer. And so what makes the Swiss Luxe lace hair topper so unique? So again, it's super thin, which means it's going to be breathable, which means if you live in a hot climate like I do, I'm in Florida, it's not going to weigh you down. It's not going to give you more heat. It's actually going to let the heat from your scalp escape through the lace. So it's just very lightweight, very breathable. I personally do not feel like I'm suffocating when I'm wearing it. It's all hand tied. So there's a lot of effort, a lot of craft and care that goes into creating this hair topper. This is 100% Burmese hair. Now, one of my other hair toppers that I reviewed, which was Courtney, that one was also Burmese. So when you wash it, you might feel that it thickens up. There might be a little bit of a wave that comes with it. This one, I don't really see too much of a wave, maybe just a little bit, but nothing, you know, too overwhelming. So if you prefer more of a straighter look, then this hair topper will do great. Now again, this is real human hair, so if you do want to add a curl, you can put some products in, some heat protector, and you can curl your hair. That's completely fine. So one of the things, because this is a luxe base, the Swiss Luxe lace base, it's so soft, and you can see how flexible it is. It's going to really mold to your scalp. But there's another slight issue with it. When you go to clip it on, at least in my case, it might not fit perfectly. And I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I've already got all my clips open. And now I'm going to put it here. Now, if you have a challenge here, if this is one of your weak spots for your hair, like maybe your bio hair is really fine there, maybe you don't have a whole lot, you can move these clips if you want to. I personally haven't tried moving clips. Maybe at some point I'll try to do that and make a video. All right, so I've clipped it in. However, I've got my mirror here because I want to make sure I've got it on right. You see this right here? That is sticking up. Now, before I cut the lace, I tried it on and it was sticking up. I cut it, it was still sticking up. And I thought, I love this hair topper so much. I want this to work. How do I get this to work? So you and I are going to try something new today. We are going to use some hair adhesive. Now, it was recommended to me to try this brand. I'm not sponsoring this brand. I'm not promoting it. I haven't even tried it yet. You and I are going to try it for the first time together right here, right now in my office. So what was recommended is that I just use a little bit of adhesive, and I've seen other YouTube videos as well because I wanted to study it before I actually purchased it. And they showed how to do it, put some on your skin, let it dry a little bit, but not too dry. You just want to get it tacky, and then you should be able to just flatten that piece, and it's supposed to stay. You and I are going to test this out right here, right now. Okay, so I should probably get like a little hand towel to wipe my hands off once I put this glue. And it's a bonding glue, it's an adhesive. I've heard of this brand before, so I know that it's got a good reputation. I've seen women who wear wigs that have used it to help keep their wigs down in certain places. So it is a reputable brand. It's a reputable company. So let's go ahead and try it together, shall we? So I have my hand towel, I have my brush, I have a mirror here. I'm gonna try to also look over here as well so you can see hopefully how I do this. And again, we are doing this together, so if it doesn't look right, it doesn't look right, but we're gonna figure it out together. All right, slick back edges away from the hairline. Apply a thin layer of bonding glue to a clean, dry hairline. Allow 1 to 2 minutes for glue to get tacky, but not fully dry. To accelerate dry time, use a blow dryer on the cool setting. Add layers as needed for desired level of hold. All right, so I'm gonna slick back my hair. So I wanna make sure I don't actually glue my own hair. And here we go. So I'm just applying some right here. Not sure exactly how much. So I think it's just this area that I need to glue down, but I'll just put an extra, just go all the way around here and here. Let it dry for a minute or two. Maybe this will help. I mean, not that I'm really in a rush or anything. Nope, it's still pretty wet. I think that's tacky. I don't know if I put it far back enough. I might have put it too, the glue, I think I might have put the glue too far forward. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try it this way instead. I'm gonna put it right underneath here and see what that does. I'm gonna hold it. I didn't let the glue dry like the recommendation said. Hopefully I didn't mess it up, but we're learning together. Okay. It looks pretty glued, yeah? Oh, it's lifting. Nope. It might be too wet. Maybe because I have makeup on. Maybe I shouldn't have put makeup on. All right, time to get tacky. Now, I have a question. If you have used adhesive before, hair glue, hair adhesive, whatever you want to call it, bonding glue, please leave me your tips below, because even though I've seen YouTube videos, sometimes having somebody offer tips, like one-on-one, is helpful. So maybe that's what I need. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna figure it out. No worries. But yeah, if you're experienced with this, let me know in the comments below, because I would love to learn how to do this. Because who knows, maybe this might not be the first hair topper I have that I'm going to have this issue with. And there will be others, I'm sure, who would like to learn how to do this as well. This is called bonding glue. It's invisible bonding for wigs, gentle on the scalp. So we're trying it. We're trying it. I'm gonna hold this section right here, because I think really that's the part that has the most lift. Again, this is a very beautiful hair topper. The quality is amazing. Let's compare the length. So here's the end of the hair topper, here's my hair. So it blends in pretty nicely. I think I've got it. What do you think? How does it look? Yes, some of my hair and the topper hair is glued. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. We're just gonna work with it as is. And maybe as I brush it, I just don't want to pull. See that lift right there? I need to put it all the way. Good. Yeah, I need to put some under here as well, I guess, eh? So, what do you think? This keeps popping up. This is definitely something to work on, practice. So it stays. I think if I put the glue all across and I'm pushing down and holding it, that way everything holds down. Because if one starts popping, it'll probably have an effect on all the other parts of the lace, you think? I think so. We're gonna leave this like this. I'm not gonna mess too much around with the front because it seems to be staying. Now this part here, yes, I can see the lace, but because the hair covers it, I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe I'll cut the lace back, maybe I'll glue that area down more, I don't know. But this is what we're gonna do for now. Now let's take a look again at the hair topper itself. Look at the coverage of the hair topper. Absolutely gorgeous. I have no thinning hair, so much hair. I wish it actually grew out of my head like this. You can see it created a hairline for me. So that's, again, one of the perks of having a lace front hair topper, is if you have a weak hairline, the lace front is going to give you a hairline. So you don't have to worry about how far do I set it back, how far. You can just line up the lace, the part that's attached to the front of the hair topper, and just line it up with your hairline, or more or less where you want to create that hairline. And then, ta-da, you have a hair topper, you have hair. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna keep it on the rest of the day, see how it turns out. Hopefully it holds the whole day. I will report back. Maybe I'll drop it in the comments below. But yeah, this is absolutely stunning. Hello, I'm back. I wanted to give a report on the Got to Be Glued hair glue, the bondage for my front hairline for the lace topper, the new Fairlight for Uniwigs. So it's 9:30. I think I put it on around 2:30. It's my first time using it, so I'm not sure how long it's supposed to last. But I think it held up mostly okay. I do see now that it is lifted. I don't know when that happened. I think at one point I went like this, like later on in the evening, maybe like say 8 o'clock, and I could kind of feel something. So I don't know if it separated at that part or what. But otherwise, up until then, it looked fine. And right now it looks okay. Unless I go like this, then you see it. So what I'm gonna do, I might even just do a separate video and practice more with it. Just to see, did I not put enough? Did I maybe put too much? Was it not tacky enough when I put it? Was it too dry? To try to basically work out the kinks to see how I can improve with this product. I don't think it's the product itself. I think it's just user error because again, this is my first time doing it. But I still overall like the results. It really did lay down my front hair topper here, right in the front where the lace is. I might even just set it back just a little bit. Maybe back here would be a better spot for it so it's less curved, because maybe right here is where, you know, my forehead starts to curve. So maybe that just put some sort of pull on it to where the adhesive couldn't hold on as much as it should because of how I put it on. So again, I don't think it's the product itself. I really do think it's me. But overall, I really like it. I'm super happy with the product. The fact that it lasts so long, and even though now it's, you know, it's not adhered to my forehead, it still looks pretty flat. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So I do think I'm going to make another video. The more I practice with it, then the more confident I'll be with it to then make a new video and hopefully help all of you to use this product, or at least have a tip, a guide to use, so that if you have the situation with a hair topper that you get, whether it's this one or some other hair topper in the future, another style, then you do have an option and you will be able to use this kind of product for your needs. But overall, I'm super satisfied. I can't wait to play with it some more, but I just wanted to come back and give you guys some feedback to let you know what I thought about it. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep this in my arsenal. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good night.